In today's video, I want to break down my philosophy on why I think that it's important for you to post even when nobody's watching, even when you ain't got no eyes on you, nobody checking for you. I want to break it down here today. It's like in the beginning when you start anything, and I know this is not really like indicative to everyone's start because everybody's start is not the same, but typically when you start anything that's new to you and foreign to others, it's gonna be that period of time where it take that time to actually get your stuff off the ground. You very well may struggle with consistency. At that time, you still may be trying to figure out what direction you want to go in, or you may be just trying to find that key target audience or group that's gonna rock with whatever you put out there. When you in the startup or the beginning process of anything, the main concern on the mind of a lot of people is really just making mistakes. And that whole ideology kind of like leaves you second guessing yourself like, dang, should I post this? Should I put this out there? Does this even make sense for me to put out there? It's like you tell yourself consciously and subconsciously that whatever I'm doing is not really good enough to put out there, so I'm not gonna put it out there. In the process, you create like this self-doubt, self-sabotage mentality. You kill any possibility of that dream manifesting into a successful situation because of how you thinking, because you think it's not gonna be good enough. Let me give you some big brother advice on why I think that it's important for you to put it out there anyway. Before I jump into anything, I wanna say that I can speak to these things because I've dealt with them in my personal situations where I know how the mind work when it comes to like starting stuff, getting demotivated in the beginning because stuff not picking up, bro. So I know, bro. Like if nobody else don't know, I promise you I know. Anyway, guys, I got 2 key tips for those who may struggle with procrastination or lack of motivation when they starting off these new ventures and want to put things out that may be foreign to a lot of people and you may be afraid if it's gonna take off or not. Let me break it down for you. Number 1, bro, you gotta understand when you're in the beginning stages of anything, a lot of this stuff is new to you and it's foreign to a lot of other people, so you gotta understand that nobody knows you in this space. And when I say nobody knows you, I don't mean that like in a derogatory way, but you got to think about it, bro. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you for the things that you're looking to put out. This new venture that you look to go into, this idea that you may have. It's not like you this world-renowned figure whose name is showcased and displayed everywhere for the world to see. There's no need to be pressured or to overthink ideas because of lack of perfection or because you feel like you just don't have it all together. Because in reality, bro, nobody does. I've seen some of the greatest figures of our lifetime, bro, have the biggest character flaws and imperfections. Nobody's perfect. Everybody got to start from somewhere. I think the time that you don't have all the eyes on you is the perfect time to make as many mistakes as you can, because when you get in front of them lights, dude, and when everybody know your name, they hold you to a different standard. Take this time right now, the time that nobody knows you, to perfect your craft, bro, so you can create your own timeline, so when people look back at your work, they can look back and say, dang, this is where you came from. Number 2, we have all this procrastination in our mind about all these ideas, but the true reality of the fact is, bro, you just never know. Truth be told, when you post anything, everybody not gonna rock with it, bro. Just being honest with you. But think about this though. We live in a world with like 1 trillion people. There's no telling who that one post could reach out of that 1 trillion people. And I posted things and put certain things out there to the public that I had no idea was gonna go off the way it did. I put videos out there that have reached 500,000 views that I had no idea, no expectation of it reaching that. I was just pretty much putting it out there. The reality is that in this day and age, you just never know where to blow up, man. You gotta have that mentality where you look at everything that you post and put out there has some form of viral potential. I tell Mariah every time I put a video out there that this is the one. And even if it don't go off the way that I expected it to go off, I'm still satisfied with the body of work that I put together because I believe in my stuff that much. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all gained some insight and maybe some motivation on this topic. This is something that I definitely struggled with early on in my social media and my YouTube journey. You just gotta be confident in you and all the things that you putting out there, and I promise, bro, everything will work out. Just give yourself some grace, man. And until next time, your boy is out in 3, 2, 1.